If you are a Lego fan, you know about the modulars. And if you are a Lego collector, you most likely have a favorite modular. And if you are a Lego nut, a Lego addict, you will most likely have a Lego modular ranking. And I would call myself all of these three. So of course I also have a ranking and I will share it with you. I will do it in that way that I will rank them as the one I would most likely get rid of if I had that amount of modulars, if I had the remaining. So my least favorite I would have as number 18, and then I had those 17 and that the least favorite of those, and so on and so on and so on, until we will be left with only one. So this is my ranking from number 18 and up. Of all of the modulars, I would say that number 18 is the easiest one to put on the list, as it is the only one I don't have, or the only one I'm not planning on getting. The only one right now, the only one right now I don't have is the cafe corner, which is over there, which is being assembled as we speak, or is being, the pieces are being gathering as we speak. But number 18 is the Market Street. The Market Street came out in 2007 and was a fan build. It was a good idea at the time, and I'm pretty sure that if I had collected the modulars at that time, I'd most likely would have bought it just to have it. But right now, I don't care about the exterior. I don't care about the looks. I don't care about the minifigures. I don't care about the price, first of all. It's very, very expensive. So therefore, it's the dead last of my list, and will most likely, unless someone gives it to me and tells me that I could buy it for maybe 500 crowns, Danish crowns, I would maybe get it, unless, but maybe, yeah. I most likely wouldn't. So number 18 on my list, the Market Street. Number 17 is right here, and this is the Pet Shop. Most of you will most likely see that this is not the Pet Shop as you know it, because this is one of the ones that I've bought two of, made it as a mirror build. But the part over here where it says pets is very close to the original Pet Shop, the half building. And the other two townhouses are over here. It came out in 2011. And it was the first build where there were two parts, or two half builds, instead of a complete base plate, a complete 32 by 32 base plate. It's a little bit, might be a little bit too harsh on this one, because I actually like this. I actually like the townhouses. I like the fact that if you have more than one, you can build them together and have kind of a residential street. But the reason why it gets so low of a mark on my part is this. I don't really care for the colors. I don't care for the insides. I don't care for the amount of pieces, not the amount of pieces, but the pieces that have been used. I think there is something lackluster about it. It's just not my favorite. So number 17, the 2011 Pet Shop. And now to number 16. Here it is, the 2010 Grand Emporium. It was the second corner building in the modular line, the fourth modular, the fifth if we count in the Market Street, so therefore the fourth. It was, even though actually it was my first modular, it was the first one I bought back in 2014. And that was because I found out that there was a modular line and I was very, very intrigued. So I just thought that I wanted to buy the one that most likely would retire first, which was this one. It was the oldest one at that time. It wasn't actually the first one to retire, but that's another thing. I don't think it was. I think it retired after the town hall, but anyway. The reason why I don't really like it is because of the repetitiveness. It was very, very similar to build, and that's also, you can take the second and the third floor and flip them. It will be a little bit difficult because there is a escalator on the second floor and on the third floor, but it would be doable. It's very, very bare. It's very, very, there isn't anything at all inside. I'm not doing right now. I'm not doing a complete review of those. I'm just telling you my ideas, so I'm not showing you the inside. Maybe at another point, but not right now. But just trust me. It's very, very, it's lackluster. A word I will be using a lot. So, number 16, the Grand Emporium. Number 15, I have had to come into this little access hole of mine to show you this. The 2019 Cafe Corner. It is the fourth modular that has a vehicle. It is a garage at the bottom. It is a veterinarian on the second floor, and it is an apartment on the third floor. It is one of the sets where we've actually bought two of those. If you can see in the background, we have the alternate build over here. And even though this is this low on my list, this one is actually quite high on my list if it would have been on the modular list. And even though I know many people like it, it is just not on my list of my complete favorites. So yeah, number 15. Number 14 here is the Bookshop, and as you might be able to see, it doesn't really look very much like the Bookshop you normally see. That's because this is another one that we built, or that we had two of, and then we built it together, or the Bookshop part at least, with a larger tree with green leaves instead of yellow. The second modular that had two houses, two different kinds, or two different builds on a 16 by 32 base plate. The other part being over here. And just like the pet shop, we build them to be together, but different from the pet shop, we build them the same way instead of mirroring it. I really like this part again, but this wasn't my favorite. But I must say that after we built it this way, I actually like it a bit more. It's some kind of boring colors, but I do like the prints. So yeah, this was number 14. And for number 13, we have the set just next to the bookshop, the Assembly Square. It's the 2017 anniversary set, which also makes it the biggest. It's built on a 48 by 32 base plate, or it's built on a 16 by 32 and a 32 by 32. It's combining all the previous modulars that had been before, so you have something from everyone, if it's a marquise, or it's a color, or it's the top part of the roof. It has something that references all the other ones. And it's not because I don't like it. Many might say that it doesn't deserve to be in the last third, or on the 13th place. But it's not because I don't like it. As I've said before, I do like all of them. But I just like other sets, other modulars, more than I do this one. So on maybe a undeserving place is number 13, the Assembly Square. There you have it. That was the first part of my Lego ranking, number 13 to number 18. I know that not everyone will agree, and that's quite okay. We don't all have to have the same favorites, but I hope you will tune in to my next video, which will be place 7 till place 12. But yeah, until next time, bye.